straight into this. So, oops. What you're gonna want to do is head north of this castle. It's gonna be right here. I'll just leave it here. It's south of these Almanals. It's just east of this Manya Toma shrine, and you don't have to have any progress into this game. You could literally be just get out of the Great Plateau and head straight here. You don't need any Divine Beasts cleared. You don't need any objectives finished. You don't have to do anything. You could come with literally nothing, and you will leave with a lot of stuff. So you're gonna start here. You're gonna glide this way. Don't worry about my stamina, because I'm not gonna use more than one wheel to get here. It's very little stamina required. You don't need anything. So far, I've almost used a third of a wheel, and we're already there, basically. And if you can't jump up here, then you can just climb. Jump. So what you're gonna want to do is go down this path, around these rocks. Oh, make sure you have Majora's Mask equipped. If you don't have it, it's okay. You're just gonna have to run quickly. But I always recommend taking Majora's Mask. You can check my other video where I show how to get it. You don't need any experience for that either. I should have mentioned that probably. You do need a little bit of experience. All you need to do is all you need is the Majora's Mask. So right there, I grabbed a flame blade. That's the first weapon of this route, and I got attack up 20. So it's a pile of 54 flame blade. There will be keys here that attack you, but you can just kill them. They're gonna see through your mask. And you're gonna come up here. This is why I recommend getting this shrine, is because then you don't have to spend a bunch of time to get to over there. You just have to come here, light this wood on fire, and this shrine will come up, and then you can teleport to it at all times. You can't teleport to it once you enter the castle, but you can teleport to it from outside the castle. If I want to go there now, I can't really do anything. After you come here, you're gonna go up these stairs, follow this path. We're gonna grab my pieces, and then push this out of the way. There'll be a Lizalfos here, you can just ignore it, and walk through straight forward to this door. And you can grab this Cobble Crusher, or no, Stone Smasher. Okay, I got durability up plus, that's really good. And there's just some stuff you can mine back here, and there'll also be a chest here. That's pretty good. These ores give you a lot of money, so I always recommend taking them. You're gonna take an immediate left, and there's gonna be another one right here. Just move this out of the way. And right in front will be a Royal Guard's shield. It's got power base 70, which is really good. Then you're gonna want to go up these stairs and go all the way up. On this way. You can kill these Lizalfos if you want. If you're in Master Mode, I'd recommend just ignoring them because they're going to be a lot harder to fight when it's 4 of them. But in regular mode, they're a lot weaker. So you're going to go up this hill right as you enter here and grab this Great Frost Blade. I got Long Throw, which is not very helpful, but basically when you hit something with it, they'll immediately freeze. So I like it, it's really good weapon. Yeah. Alright, so then we're going to go through here and take an immediate left. And we're going to walk through the doors that are up ahead. There's going to be 2 Lizalfos in this hallway. I recommend you just ignore them. There's going to be 2 moblins. There's going to be a moblin in here as well. So what you want to do, walk through here so that the moblin doesn't see you. And here's what you're going to do. Take the, you're going to use the 2 weapons you just got right now. You're going to go here, hit him with a Frost Blade, and quickly switch to the Fire Blade. And alternate that sequence over and over again. Frost Blade. Frost Blade. gonna do it like this because it's not really working for me right now. I'm not sure why. A little bit. Crossblade, flame blade. And then we'll just get his drops. Not really important. And then this is the armory. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Here, there's a Royal Claymore, power level 52. There's another Royal Guard shield, power level 70. Yep. Royal Bow, power level 38. Another Royal Claymore, power level 52. But I got attack up, so mine's a little higher. Royal Halberd, which is power level 26. This is all rusty. And then Royal Guard's Bow, base power level 50. That is a really good bow. However, all these weapons have a low durability. So this is why this route is very important, because it's an easy way to get a lot of them. I'm gonna go through here. All these barrels, you can break them if you want, but they're not too important. If you're low level, then they might help you. So we're gonna go straight through this hallway. Take an immediate left. And there's gonna be a bombable wall right here. So you just take like your bomb here, throw it there. I'm just demonstrating because I've already done it. You walk straight in, and there's going to be a Royal Guard sword right here. Power level 48, which is stronger than not powered up Master Sword, which is really good. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go straight into the store. There's going to be a bunch of food here. This is kind of optional. You don't really need this. There's going to be 2 moblins right here. And if you keep going straight, take your magnesis, there's going to be a Royal Guard spear right in this fence. The moblins will back off you if they're proud of you because of the magnesis thing, they're going to get scared. You can grab it. It's power level 32. It's one of the best spears in the game. Then you're going to immediately leave. Take a left. And head straight down this hallway down here. Now the loot you should have now should look something like this. This is really good so far. And we've barely touched the surface. So keep going. Down this hallway. Just gonna glide here. You'll be greeted with this eyeball thing. Just take your new Royal Bow and shoot it. There's gonna be a moblin here, just ignore it, it is not important. But what you are not going to want to ignore is this moblin right here, who has a Royal Halberd. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna do the exact same thing that we did last time. We're gonna go crossblade into flame blade. Crossblade. Oh, wrong weapon. The reason this is really good is because when an enemy is frozen, fire damage will do like 2 times damage or something. So it will do a lot of damage really quickly. Wow, that is a really weird animation. Yeah. Should be dead. You can grab his Royal Halberd and grab his drops. I got no special effect, but that is okay. We're gonna walk up here, and we're gonna be greeted with this Thunderblade. These elemental weapons are really important to the success of this route. Make sure you keep these. Then I'm gonna go back here and shoot this eye. Walk right through. There will be a chest here with 3 ancient arrows, which is good. I recommend you take it. Then there's another Royal Bow. There'll also be a lot of arrows on the ground here. Then we're gonna glide down this way. If there are guardians here, just remember, right when the laser that's shooting at you disappears for a brief second, then drop, and you'll dodge the laser. I'm gonna take out my Cryonis here. And just to push up this fence. I'm gonna walk through, take an immediate left, head forward, take another left. There'll be those alphas here, just completely ignore them. Now, here's the thing. If you're in master mode, I recommend that you have ancient arrows. You don't need them if you want to fight them, technically. I just recommend you save here, because you will die if you try to fight them. At least multiple times, because these are 2 golden Lizalfos. But here's the thing. I'm just going to tell you. If you do have Urbosa's Fury, do not use it. in order to get the infinite Royal Claymores, or Royal Guards Claymores, you cannot kill the moblin that's down the stairs over there. And Urbosa's Fury's range will hit it. And you can't do that. You have to make sure that it doesn't become hostile towards you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my royal bow and grab my ancient arrows. I'm just gonna kill these right here. Because there's just no way that I'll be able to fight them on my own. There'll be an X chest here. That means that if you have the expansion pass, you can go ahead and open it. If you do not, that is okay. They'll just give you some clothes. So here's what you have to do. You take your flame blade, you swing it, and mid-swing you pause, and drop it. This will create an ongoing fire right here. So if I were to drop Choo Choo Jelly, for example, it would turn to red Choo Choo Jelly. Which means that means that if you drop wood on it, it'll also spawn a fire. But you don't want to drop the wood on top of it, because it could mess with the colliders, and the Great Flame Blade will fall through the floor and you will never get it back. So drop the wood to the side of it. Now you have an infinite campfire. Here's where things get tricky. This is a golden moblin, so you have to be quick. You quickly run down to him, and right where his spawn point was, I'm just gonna hit him with an ice thing and push him out of the way. Right where his spawn point was, which was right here about. Oh, okay, I made him mad. Freeze him again and push him out of the way. His spawn point was right about here, so I'm gonna go a little bit in front of it. Here's the problem. You cannot kill this moblin, so I'm just gonna freeze him again and push him out of the way. I don't know why it's taking so long this time, but basically, now I've pushed him out of the way. I need to grab my Thunderblade, swing, mid-swing, pause it, and drop it. This will create an infinite electric flow. But to make it a shock trap, which is what we're trying to do, we also have to drop a metal weapon. So if we do that, we'll get electrocuted, as you can see. But if we just drop, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna go up here. Now we've got a shock trap on its spawn point. So now what we have to do, go here. Okay. Wow, that reached really far. Okay, don't make the mistakes like I did. Okay, so I think I have to freeze him one more time. Now you come over here, so that it's closer. Over here, buddy. Maybe it's too far enough so that I can go sit by the campfire. You have to make sure he's far enough away, I guess. Come on, Lane. Okay, this is really weird why it's not working. But just remember you can't kill him. So I guess if you have ice arrows, that would also work too. I'm gonna freeze him and then sit by the fire. So if he's frozen, then it'll also work. So I got really unlucky and I got a golden moblin, but you will probably not get one. So the freeze will last much, much longer. But you cannot kill him. So I've frozen him and I've come to the campfire. So let's just say I'll go till morning. Let's just say that I do that. Now he's gonna spawn with his weapon right on top of the shock trap. Right on top of the shock trap. So as soon as he spawns, he's gonna get electrocuted. He's gonna drop his Royal Guards Claymore. Oh, that's weird. Our flame blade thing ran out. Okay, that's okay. You just have to go here. Swing, mid-swing, pause, drop it. Infinite campfire. You might be out of range actually, but that's okay. If that does happen, just redo it. Not everything about this run is perfect, but it can all be fixed. It is not all permanently horrible. So I'm gonna go here, do that. He's gonna spawn again, and another Royal Claymore will be on the floor. So weird how it's not working. Even if it is like that, just light it again. The reason that I'm doing the swing and drop is because it can save the durability on your flame blade, but for some reason I can't get it right, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. That should be close enough, hopefully. Guy's getting electrocuted. You wanna make sure you sit again before he dies. You don't wanna, he can't die to the shock trap, and you can't pick up his weapon either. You can't, once you pick up his weapon, the duplicating will stop. Alright, it's really weird how this flame blade is not working, but just do that. You just have to keep doing that over and over and over again. And don't worry, a blood moon will not spawn if you do that. You have to be unless you're right at the end of your blood moon timer, which is not likely when you enter Ganon's castle. Just keep doing this over and over again. I've done it enough times, I think. So now I'm just gonna take ancient arrow, kill him. Then you're gonna take your magnesis and separate these weapons because you don't want the shock trap to electrocute you. Go pick up your weapons, and now on the floor you will have tons of Royal Guards Claymores. I got 110 right there, so I'm gonna keep that one. I got 102, so I'm gonna keep that one. 72. I'm gonna take the one that had extra durability. That one. I think there were a few more. I'm not going to take these Royal Halberds or these Royal Claymores. Perfect. So now I have an inventory full of Royal Guards Claymores. You can also drop this if you want to take a Royal Claymore. But there's going to be another Royal Claymore right here. So now I have all this extra loot, right? Now, here's an interesting thing. You can use any weapon. I'm just going to use this. You break these boxes, and then I think there might be some leaves here. Shoot the leaves with a fire arrow, or use your flame blade and light them on fire, and it'll show this chest. Now, if you open this chest, you'll be surprised. You get a Savage Lionel shield, which is what I got. So now I have this, and all of these weapons. And I've only done one route. And I'd say when I know what I'm doing and I memorize my route, this route probably takes me about 5 to 10 minutes to complete the whole thing. So then you go up here. Up these stairs. There'll be a few chests here. I've already opened them, so they're not there for me. But there's also going to be a falcon bow. This bow is really nice because it has no dropout. So like if I was to shoot an arrow, not an ancient arrow, like a normal arrow, the arrow would go exactly where I want it to. It would fall down very little. It's a very nice bow. So all in all, with all this looting, we were able to grab all of this. All of these. And these. All of this. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please leave a like, and if you have any more tutorials you want me to do, please let me know.